Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com. Was really pleased this morning when I woke up and saw the markets open and opening higher this morning. We are looking good on the watch list here. As you guys can see down below, we put our watch list down there for this morning for you guys to take a look at. BIDU, PayPal, Square, the Disney trade. Remember that nice larger trade we have on Disney in the main account? That one's going to be green today. We'll be looking at that. ExxonMobil, Twitter, Tesla, JP Morgan, Virgin Galactic, all moving higher. So here's where the account was at as of Friday, 12,940.35. We'll see how we open. We only have two small trades open right now, so it's not going to be much. Couple $100. I wanted to wait until the weekend was over, see how we opened Monday, and then make some really good solid trades for the week here. Account management, money management, most important part of growing that account there. So we'll see what we do here, how we open. We got what time is it? A few seconds here until opening bell. We got 1 minute, 50 seconds, guys. Hope everyone has a great week here. ExxonMobil's really moving higher here too, up over 2% this morning. Let me see. One of our new yearly members is asking for the invite here. They're still don't know the routine yet here, so there we go. Alrighty, guys, so we will see. A couple seconds till opening bell here. And let's see where we are. FedEx is looking good in the background there. As you can see, up about $1.53. ExxonMobil's taking off nicely. And Under Armour's getting a nice little run there, too. Let me put UA over here. This chart. Put that on a 3-month. There we go. We're up $550 for the day. 487.50. The FedEx trade's up 30% here already. And you know what I say about that, guys? We should lock in some of those profits there. Let's see what we could do. She last traded at $6.60. Let's see. See if we'll get 650 for it. There we go, guys. We just exited our FedEx trade. We locked in about a $700 gain on that. That was a nice way to start the morning. Our Under Armour trade is up 21%, and guys, again, I'm making these small trades so you guys could see how we grow a small account. We only had 10 contracts of this at a cost basis of 82 cents. That means this entire trade here was only 820 bucks. So if you see right here, here's the cost basis of this trade, right? 82 cents. You got to multiply that by 100 since there's 100 shares in a contract. So that's $82 per contract times 10. Here's our quantity we had. So that's only an $820 trade there. So I'm showing you guys how you could grow a small account with your trade challenge here and continue to watch it climb every day. Even if you're taking these small profits along the way, you see how steadily the trade challenge account's growing here, and that's what's really important. So, Under Armour trade still climbing, looking good. FedEx is still on the climb there, up $2.47 here. Watching that over here there. That's a nice little climb. But you're seeing, look, that $800 20 trade, you're already up 151 bucks on it, and that's for one day. So these overnight trades that you're finding when we're just starting that breakout momentum cycle, there's the MACD cross right there. We had the 1020 cross coming up. We got the first green candles above the 1020. See these first two green candles here? We haven't had two green candles above the 1020 day simple moving average unless you go all the way back to right here, which is December 7th. That's December 7th right there. That's the last time you had two candles above the 10-20 day simple moving average. So that's what I like about this FedEx trade. It's still climbing up 269 right now. We could jump into another trade utilizing our profits. How much did we just profit on that FedEx trade? We just made about 700 and some dollars on that FedEx trade. So what we can do, use that 700 some dollars, have a 50% max stop loss. So we're only risking $350. And what are we looking for? Well, now that trade we could let continue to go up to that 275 target that we were talking about with FedEx there. Look at FedEx still continuing to break higher, guys. We're going to be doing another trade on FedEx soon here. That FedEx trade is still running up over $3. Well, let's see what that goes. What's that going for right now here? Going by 695 by 755. I sold for 650. I had 5 contracts, so if I held out another dollar at 750, now she'll be at 750. At 750 with 5 contracts, that's an extra $500 we would have made if we held on there. But like what I said, we're going to be making another trade on FedEx here because I like to properly, take in profits and then utilize those profits, as our next trade. That way, even if you have a total loss there, it's still just profits from that previous trade. But if you utilize that max stop of 50%, you're only risking what, $350, on that next trade here on FedEx that we're going to be making. So I'm watching FedEx, I'm watching the markets. Watching Under Armour. That's the only trade we have in the trade challenge account right now. Now let me go see Disney in the main account here. See how much we're up on that. Exxon Mobil over here is really kicking some butt, guys. Take a look at Exxon Mobil. And you know what they said there? So you know how Biden stopped the pipeline, right? The Keystone pipeline. Well, that's also going to cause gas, oil, and all that to continue to climb higher too. We got more demand. They said that they are stopping production on oil. So oil is going to do nothing but climb here, and that's very typical in a Democratic run, Congress, Senate, President. It's nothing really. The taxes are going higher, so that's how it usually is. So you're going to see a spike, and you're going to see it at the gas pump. Like I said, ExxonMobil still continuing to climb. I love that trade setup on ExxonMobil. Let's see. Skohorovi says DAL, which is Delta Airlines. Look at Delta run. Let me log into the main account here, see where we're at. Well, we're up $4,000 today. Guys, our Disney trade, our space trade is up $1,000. So here's how we're doing in the main account today. You guys saw the trade challenge account. We just locked in some nice gains there. Here is the main account right here as well. Where is that? Here is the day's gain on the other trades that we have here too in the main account. Baba, March 19th, 245 call. We're down 355 on that. We're still up on that. We paid 1740. It's at 25.94. We got a nice gain on that. Delta, we paid 582. She's at 390 right now. Now we're going to be adding to our Delta trade. We're up 712 bucks on that right now. Disney, we paid 1620. She finally broke profit area right now. And look at these expirations. Remember why we were getting the expirations we said? You know, we wanted time for that COVID vaccine to start rolling out, the economy starting to pick up, get better here, you know, and things starting to change. So, and Disney just announced they're opening their theme park in California, you know, so amazing, amazing. FedEx trade continuing to climb. You know, we have the February 19th expo on that. Our space trade, we paid 1190. She's at 3146. I'm up 163% on that trade. Up 40% on Baba. We're down about 32% on the Delta trade as of right now. That's when I should be adding to the Delta trade. And FedEx too. You know, like I said, FedEx is just entering breakout momentum. That's looking really great. Here's the trade challenge account right here. Under Armour, we're up 75 on that right now. Trade challenge account now up $13,453.95. And guys, guess what? That trade challenge account, I got to show you this. I'm still watching the watch list here. I'm looking for some setups. PayPal is continuing to break higher there, and so is Tilray. Might be making another trade on Tilray here, so I'm watching it. Let me just put this up for you guys too. Here's the top movers for the day while I'm logging into this. I gotta change that camera there. That's looking right at my keyboard. So, I wanted to show you guys the trade challenge account right here as well. Here's the trade challenge account, guys. Your individual brokerage account. This is the one we started the trade challenge account with back in, as you guys could see here, April. So the end of April, we started the trade challenge account with 2,500 bucks. It's now up 423% plus what we just locked in right now. So that's, let's see, 13, 478.95. Divide that by 2,500. So we're now up 439%, over 439% right now. With those gains we just locked in. So let's continue this, guys. ExxonMobil is just going to continue to run daily here, I think. I really want to jump into a trade on that. We got a few stocks breaking out here too on the market movers list. Delta's still continuing to run there. Alrighty, so let's see. Delta's starting to break out really nice. And if we extend this chart a little bit here, guys, let's zoom out a little bit more here. You're going to see we're just climbing off the lows. Delta got all the way down to 20 bucks a share here, right? Well, now the pandemic's coming to an end, right? We got more people vaccinated than there are. Let me change the view here. We got more people vaccinated than we do that had the virus, so that's great. And we don't have resistance until we get up to about, $50 a share. So we still got plenty of room to climb here. We got short-term resistance here right at around $43, 44 bucks. But I think we're going to easily pass through that. And remember what's coming up, guys. This is what's really important. What's coming up here is what? You guys know, next week, this week, what are they doing? They're going to be passing that COVID relief package, the 1.9 trillion. There's going to be stimulus going out. What do you think? People are going to start traveling again, especially people that are getting the vaccine. They got a little bit more confidence. You know, definitely, you got to be looking at the bigger picture here. Why is this stock going to continue to break out here? And that's what we're looking at and trading off of right now. Nice. Billio made a quick 20% on Tilray. I was watching Exxon Mobil there. I was watching Tilray this morning. It was looking like another breakout. Look at Tilray. I love that. Each candle higher than the previous, but still trading side by side, but it's looking ready for another nice
Hey, good
breakout
morning, Mr.
here.
Graham. This is A1 Wheelchair. Uh, do you know if Mr. Graham's going tomorrow?
Supposed to.
Okay, guys, make sure your mics are muted when you get on. ExxonMobil still breaking out, guys. I'm thinking about doing an ExxonMobil trade here as well.
Liminal Biosciences, ticker LMNL, shares spiking here. Company granted European patent titled Subdued Aromatic Compounds and Pharmaceutical Compositions for the Prevention and Treatment of Diabetes. Ticker LMNL.
So as you guys can see here, this is the trade challenge account, like I said. I got a few accounts here. I got the main account, the profits account, and then the trade challenge account here. So as you guys can see here, previous close was 13,075.85. At 13.4 now. So about a $400 gain there just by locking in, some of those profits. Well, we had more than a $400 gain on that, but 400 today plus the 300 profit we had on Friday on it. I'm watching ExxonMobil break out here, guys. I definitely got to jump in ExxonMobil. Let's take a look at ExxonMobil daily chart. Let's look for our target profit areas. I think we should see 55 pretty easily on ExxonMobil. Let's see what the option chain looks like for it. And remember what I said. What's our catalyst on this? Well, we got demand starting to climb here as COVID's coming to an end. Let's see what they say. Finally in the green on ExxonMobil, says Skyjack. I'd probably go out to the March 19th Expo with ExxonMobil. Look at that 52.50. Tight spread between the bid and the ask. Only
Oxygen shares
about
resumed
4
trading,
cents.
pull back from
3
the
cents
session
now.
high. OCGN.
$1.71. That's not too bad there. I don't mind picking that up. We'll have a 50% max stop loss. All right, we'll pick this up here.
Oxygen shares now at a session high, touching
I'm going to pick up 10 contracts.
in OCGN.
Should be able to get filled for about $1.72. Came down to $1.72. Not sure why that's. Let's see. Order status. Saying live. Did not fill. There we go. It just completed. ExxonMobil, March 19th, 5250 strike calls were in at $1.72. 10 contracts, so it's a $1,720 trade. You know, we'll look for a quick 500 bucks on that. If we get another climb like this overnight, if ExxonMobil has another 3% climb, we should be up. Oh, let's see. We could calculate it here. Let's do that. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. Let's put on delta, add theta. And now you're going to be able to see. So, which one did we just pick up there? ExxonMobil, March 19th, 5250. So we have a delta of 41 cents. So if she climbs by another $1.45, 1.45, multiply that by delta of 0.412, that's 60 cents it's going to increase by. Okay, so remember, what did we pay for it? We paid $1.72. So 0.60 plus 1.72, that's $2.32. So if this climbs by $1.42 tomorrow, this contract is going to be worth $2.32.
Oxygen shares
We
halted
just
to the
paid
upside,
$1.72 for it.
up
So
100. That's OCGN,
2.32 divide
up
that by
163%. Last trade
1.72.
1382 in
That
OCGN.
means that'd be about a
And Coherent
35%
shares
gain.
resume
So
trading
a
here.
35%
COHR.
gain on this trade, you know, that's a pretty decent profit, if it, especially overnight. Or, you know,
A
2
large
days, maybe
move
3
to the
days
upside
max.
here, up 15% in
That's
COHR.
not too bad. So here's the trades we just made. ExxonMobil, March 19th, 5250 strike call. We're in at $1.72. She's going for $1.68. $1.66 by $1.69 now. There's our Under Armour trade up above, that small trade we made. And remember, ExxonMobil we got for the March monthly expo for a reason. We want that extra time. Because what's our target going to be? Let's look at our target. Our target on ExxonMobil is going to be about 55 bucks. So if we get up to 55, well, guess what? That means this is going to be worth at least $2.50. So if we paid $1.72, 2.5, divide that by 1.72, that's at least a 45% gain there on that trade. You know, if we have a $1,700 trade on it, 1,700 times, what did I say, 43%? You know, that's another $800 profit there. And I expect that one to pay off within the next week. We'll probably have that closed by. So that target's going to be 55, and the stop on that one's going to be about 50. So stop on ExxonMobil trade's going to be right at 50 bucks. That's going to be the new support there on ExxonMobil. So $50 is going to be the stop, and 55 is going to be the target profit area. How was everyone's weekend? And most importantly, did you guys cash in on those profits this morning on FedEx? How'd you make it on the other trades that we had? Oh man, do I wish we held on to that BIDU trade. Did you guys see BIDU? BIDU up $5 here, up 1.71%. She was up much more than that this morning. She was at 280 this morning. I remember we jumped in on that first candle holding above that 20. What was it, back here on February 1st? When did we make that first freaking BIDU trade there? We made, what, 2 or 3 BIDU trades. Profited on all those. I think we did. There we go. We got finally had a profit on ExxonMobil trade there. This is the trade challenge account right there. ExxonMobil's taking off nicely. 51.58 a share. I love when the trade goes right with you and you're instantly in the green on it. Yeah, remember, we already locked in some nice profits there as well. Let's see, what's FedEx doing since we sold? Time for another FedEx. She pulled back a little bit there from the highs. She's starting to break out again, though. ExxonMobil looks amazing. I think that's going to be an easy 55 target this week. I do, Tyler. I think we got some good things coming, depending on how the impeachment trial goes, I mean, you know how crazy that stuff gets there. Guys, is there any reason why my remote from my Roku in the office here would not be working? The Roku's turned on. Been having trouble with that all morning. I like watching CNBC here. There goes FedEx again. Let's see if we could do another short-term FedEx trade. FedEx looks ready for another nice breakout. Like I said, we could use the profits from that first FedEx trade. We could go with the February monthly expo there. Let's see. Do I want to make a Disney trade or a FedEx trade? That's what I really got to ask myself for the trade challenge account. I feel if I make a Disney trade, I can make a larger trade going into the June expiration. Let's take a look. So here's the FedEx chart. I'd have a target of about 275 if I went out to the March Expo with FedEx. Let's see Disney here. Disney looks ready for another big breakout. Here's that 1020 cross. Big breakout on Disney. I really think Disney's going to hit that $200 target area. And look at Disney here on the daily chart. What do you guys think in the trade room here? What do you guys think's the better trade? Disney just entering that breakout momentum cycle. And as you guys can see, if I zoom in here, look at what's going on. We have our crossover on the MACD here, right? Our MACD's finally crossed. So we got a cross on the MACD. That's check number 1. We have the 1020 cross. That's our check number 2. Now we got our first green candle above the 1020 50-day simple moving average. That's check 3. And 3 check marks with our trade plan equals confirmed entry. Okay, now here's the thing, guys. With our trade plan, here's the technical
S&P
part
500
of our
futures
trade
now
plan.
again above that $3,900 level at
Guys, our
3,900 and a
ExxonMobil
half.
trade's looking great. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. We got those 3 check marks. Now, our thing is to go out 3 to 6 months with Expo on a new cycle formation on a daily chart here. You know, and I really think then what we're going to be targeting if we go 3 months out here is that 200 plus area. And if I go up here and I go to the research, let's see here. Analyst research and reports. Come on, come up here. Acting slow today. And if I type in here DIS, Disney, and I look at this here, our ExxonMobil trade's already up 3%. They have a target here. Let me get rid of that drawing. They have a target on Disney here of between 190 and 210. You know, here's the most recent 200 target, 200 target. And this is January, the end of January this year. You know, 205 target, 200 target. I definitely think Disney's going to get there. They're opening up their theme parks. They've been closed for quite some time. I think this is easy trade challenge trade right here. Now let's see how the option chain is going to look here, because obviously we want to make money, but if the IV, the implied volatility, is high, that means these options are going to be expensive and we might not make some money on them, even with the big move there. So let's go out. So February, March, April. So let's go to June 18th. We could even go with July.
Oxygen ticker OCGN resumes trading and continues lower here at 1151
That
in
is
OCGN.
extremely expensive there.
ASTG Air Transport Services says LGSTX Services wins U.S. Postal Service contract for Orlando Sort Center. That is ASTG.
Let's see,
Sorry,
when
correction,
are their earnings?
ATSG.
Guys, look at our trades here that we just made. ExxonMobil. Already got a nice profit on those. Let's see, calendar. Let's see, when are earnings
BIDU, ticker
on Disney?
VERU, shares halted to the upside.
All Disney earnings are this week.
Up 26% in VERU.
Let's see, maybe we could do something this week. Guys, our ExxonMobil trade's up about 5% already. Quick 82 bucks on those ExxonMobil calls already.
In Livex Therapeutics, ticker ENLV, shares halted on a circuit breaker to the downside in ENLV.
I wouldn't mind picking up a small one contract trade in the trade challenge account for Disney for this week's expo going into earnings. I got some season tickets there, Joe. If Gronk and Brady are going,
Vuzix, ticker VUZI. Shares moving higher here on a company press release.
this is a
that
pretty boring game.
KDDI
Come on.
Research
Tom
develops
Brady's the best. There's no
smart
question about it.
hands-free nursing care support system using Vuzix smart glasses.
185 calls on Disney for this
That is
week.
VUZI.
Guys, look at our ExxonMobil trade up over 6%. Already up over $100 on that. You guys get in the ExxonMobil trade? We closed out that FedEx trade for a nice gain this morning already, too. Let's see, what was the profit on that? Here we go. I could show you guys that quick. There you go. We closed out $749.28 in profit today already. Now, you see what I'm doing, guys. This is what's important. I want you guys to look at quick here. So, when we're growing a small account, you see how we're looking for these short-term swing trades for a few days out till, we want to take profits ideally, right? Now, that ExxonMobil trade, that's already up, 60, 70, 80 bucks here. It was just up over 100, right? So what I want to do now is look for that to grow for overnight. If it has another day like today, you guys see how much it's up today. Change since close, it's up 60 cents there.
Ticker VERU.
So that means if we have
resume
another
trading
move like we're seeing right
and
now on
continue
ExxonMobil,
higher,
this is going to increase
up
another 60 cents tomorrow if we have another same type of move like we had today.
VERU.
So now here's the thing. If we're up 60 cents tomorrow, we have 10 contracts, 60 cents times that by 100. How many shares are in a contract there? $60 times 10. That's another $600 profit on top of what we have right now. So that's another $700 profit there. So you got to strategically be thinking here, what is your plan with these short-term swing trades? Well, for me, the ExxonMobil, I'm looking for a quick 50% gain and I'll be out of that. So I'm looking anywhere from a 700, to a $1,000 gain there. And then I'll be taking profits. At Under Armour, I'm waiting for that to break out. Let's take a look at Under Armour right now. But this is how I want you guys to be thinking when you are trading that trade challenge account. There we go. ExxonMobil back up $100 again. Up 6% on ExxonMobil. So that's what I mean there about taking advantage of these short-term trends. Like I said, the big thing that's going to be moving that ExxonMobil trade is take a look at ExxonMobil here in the background. Ever since Biden decided to sign that executive order canceling the Keystone Pipeline there, gas and oil shares are going higher. There's not as much supply as there is demand now. So demand is spiking, supply is less. So now what do you think's happening at the pump? Prices at the pump are going higher, gas prices are going higher, and that's what's going to continue to be that catalyst for this industry here. This is what you call a sector rotation happening right now. There's definitely a lot of hedge funds, institutional funds that are buying up, gobbling up that ExxonMobil share. Because if you look out here a year, pre-pandemic, ExxonMobil's at $60 plus a share. We're just coming off the lows now. Why are we coming off the lows? Like I said, we have the pandemic coming to an end here. The shutdowns are over. Government shutdowns were everywhere before, if you guys remember. Not as many shutdowns there. We're opening back up the economy. Employment numbers are looking good. So there's going to be more people coming into the marketplace here, looking for jobs as they get the vaccine and whatnot. So definitely a good catalyst to continue to run for ExxonMobil. And that's one that, I'm okay with holding for a bit. We got that March 19th expo for a reason. You got to have that reasoning behind it. So really nice there with that ExxonMobil. Let's see what the heck FedEx is doing here. Do I want to do another FDX trade right now, or do I want to wait? She pulled back a little bit
AMC
from her
Entertainment
highs
ticker
today.
AMC shares touched the
Just
$6
getting down
level,
below that 20.
down
Let's see if she
12%
holds
for
that
the
20.
session
She needs
in
to break
AMC.
resistance for the day. Resistance for the day is at 259.37. There goes our ExxonMobil trade, guys. That's going to be money in the bank. I should be adding to that ExxonMobil trade here. See, that's the thing. You grow a small account so quick trading options here. You keep your sizing down. Like I'm looking at the sizing of these. Depending on So let's see, 13.5. Multiply that by. So I should be putting at least $2,000 on a trade now. 2,000 to 2,500 with the size of this trade challenge account right here. But I'm putting in smaller trades because mine's still thinking it's still at like 7,000 bucks. But you see how quick it grows. $700 gain on one single trade there. Especially if you're just starting with a $2,500 account there, that's pretty decent money. But like I said, you want to be patient. You want to look for these good setups here. There's always a better setup than the previous one, and you got to be looking for those. ExxonMobil trades almost up 7% now. $110 gain on that trade. Plus the FedEx trade we locked in for what? $749.28. Not bad. I already made $1,000 to start the week here.
AAME Atlantic American shares halted to the upside, up 8.4% in AAME.
Let's see. Dottie says Neo. See if ExxonMobil is going to hold that 20. Let's see Amazon. Amazon's just starting to get that 10-20 cross here. Maybe we could do some day trading. Day trading is usually not good on Mondays, especially Monday mornings because the IV is still so high. You got to give that over the weekend theta to decay there a bit. FedEx is looking good there. Amazon just starting to get that 10-20 cross. Maybe we could get something off of that. Let's see. Skyjack says Square. Man, don't you wish we held on to that Square trade a little bit longer? Look at that. Remember our target profit area? Look at that. Now, who held that Square trade to our target profit area? Anyone still in that original one? Skyjack says he is. 165% gain. Unbelievable.
BSQR shares now halted to the upside.
Unbelievable. That was a bigger trade we made too, remember?
67 up 77% in BSQR.
You got to look for those big breakouts. We had a good catalyst with PayPal earnings on that last week. Man, I wish I held on to that one. Efren, you didn't happen to hang on to that, did you? I'm gonna put you on off mute here, okay? See, FedEx still running. Efren, there you are.
Nope.
Yo, what's going on?
Not much, not much. No, I didn't hang on to that square trade.
No. Took profits a
Yeah.
little too early on that one. Skyjack's up 165% on that one.
Ah,
That was a larger trade we had too. What was it, like a $4,000 trade?
yeah, that was up there.
It was, definitely. What'd you think of the
Mhm.
game last night?
Tom Brady, the GOAT,
Definitely, no question about it.
and he just his presence, in the locker room, it influences the defense, and they play for him. It's easy to just go out there and destroy Pat Mahomes with that
S&P
game
500
plan that they
futures
had, just like what
pulled
Jack
back
Gotti said.
below the $3,900
And it
level
was just perfectly executed.
over the last few minutes.
That young
Now
buck
at
had no chance. What's
38.99.
his name? Mahomes?
Yeah.
Mahomes?
You had it right the first time.
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. Look at Square still continuing to break higher there. What do I want to do with this next trade, Efren? Tesla's breaking out there, 872.
Tesla bought some Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah.
They bought some earlier. $1.5 billion.
Wow, that's insane. The company or just Elon?
Tesla. Tesla.
Wow.
And they're gonna start accepting crypto as payments in the future.
Wow. That's nuts. I don't feel safe putting the money in crypto right now. You know?
I think JP Morgan said
Atlantic
over the
American
weekend
ticker
that it
AAME
doesn't see
resumes trading,
Bitcoin ever going above
continuing
41,000, and then like 5 minutes later,
moving above the $6
it
level, up
crossed.
19%
So
in
volatile, you
AAME.
know? Look at our
Yeah.
ExxonMobil trade, almost up 8% already. Did you jump in that one?
Oh, I love ExxonMobil.
Oh, I know.
ExxonMobil
That one's going
every
to
day.
continue to run. I should make that. I should double down on that one. Look at her go, 52. She might be at 55 this week. That'd be nice. We got quite a bit
AAME
of.
shares halted again to the upside, up 23% in AAME.
Looking at the market mover list there, trying to find something that's moving. I'd love to day trade, but IV's still pretty high. It's still early morning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How many more years do you think Brady's gonna be playing for?
So he's 50.
You don't think he's gonna retire in the next year or two?
Heck no. He's getting better.
Was he just
He's getting
does he
better.
have just like a 1 year contract every year? Or is it
I
like a
think he had a two, I
multi-year?
think he had a two, I think he has 2-year contracts at a time. They'll probably
Yeah.
extend it after this season. Obviously, more money pumped into Tampa Bay now. They can afford him.
My wife last night, we're sitting there watching the game. She's like, I forget what's his wife's name, Giselle,
Giselle.
Gislet. So
Yeah.
like we're watching it. She goes, Dave, she makes a lot more money than Tom does. I'm like,
Yeah, she
get out.
does.
I'm like, get the
Yeah,
heck out of here.
absolutely.
And
At
then I
one
look
point,
it up, and she's making 55 million a year,
yeah,
and he's
60
making
million.
30.
Yeah. True
Yeah.
story. We know who the breadwinner is at the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, I know. How would you feel? Tom Brady, the
B
goat
square
of
ticker
all time,
BSQR shares
and his
resume
wife's
trading
making
and
more than
continue
him.
higher,
I know.
up
Look
He's
at
7%
our
got to win
Exxon
10.
Mobil trade,
BSQR.
up 9%, $150 already.
Yeah, that was my alert that just went off for the high of the day.
Nice. Do you guys like if like we look for these trades, make a quick 150, 250 bucks, close it out, and then find another one? Or do you guys rather have the patience and hold it, and then maybe have to hold on to it for a week or so, and then have that little bit bigger of a gain?
I love my realized gains.
Do you? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Especially when it goes up like 40% in a day.
Sorensen says mix it up. Karen Decker says short term. If I got up to $300-400 profit on ExxonMobil today, I'd probably lock that in. It's a trade challenge account. I want to quickly get that to 15 grand so I could bump up those limits then to 15 to 20% per trade. And manage 1-2 trades at a time until then we get it up to 25 grand, and then we could utilize some different strategies. We could upgrade that account then to I can't. The other account's the margin account that I have. You're only allowed one margin account per brokerage firm, so I can't upgrade this one. But if I was able to upgrade it, I told you guys trade challenge account always start, with a cash account there. But then you could upgrade it to a margin level 3 account there, and then you can start doing in the money vertical spreads for weekly paycheck trades. Look for something that's, your stop is below support there. That's fully in the money. That you're looking for that quick 50% gain. Jack Dottie says I like both, but have lost a ton on long term when the market went to hoop. Well, longer term ones, Jack, you got to average down on when you're coming back, or you exit out of the trade, depending on the chart. And if you look here, for example, on ExxonMobil, if you're looking at a 3-month daily, my stop on this is probably going to be a candle below 50. Because if you have a candle, it's going to be a red candle. If it's below 50, well, then you're looking at possibly retracing back down to main support here at 45 bucks, or you're going to hold at one of these 10, 20-day simple moving averages. So, that's when I get out of that trade short term there and then look for a re-entry, on a bounce off that support area there. That's pretty important. Let's see. Let's go down the watch list on a daily chart here. See if we see any good swing trade setups. Amazon. You guys see what's happening with Amazon, right? We've been staying away from it. It looks like garbage. Right now, it's just trading side by side, candle by candle there, body by body. It's not doing nothing yet. That's got to break that 3,400 area or break below 3,200 for that retracement. BIDU, man, that's another one we
Atlantic
sold early. BIDU.
American, ticker AAME, shares resume
We made some good
trading
money on BIDU,
and
but if we
continue
held,
higher,
we
up
probably would be up
33% in
another 5
AAME.
grand. But that's a really nice setup there on BIDU. Facebook not doing a damn thing. Baba just hanging out at the 10, holding support. Google looks like it might retrace here, depending where that candle is at the end of the day.
Numero Medical.
Disney is looking ready
shares
for a
halted
big breakout.
on a circuit breaker.
Definitely ready for a big run on Disney. Disney just called back 15,000 workers too, from what I heard. Netflix is looking okay if she could get a few dollar move there. Twitter, you got that 1020 cross, nice climb there. I mean that's looking great on Twitter. JP Morgan looks ready for another big breakout, guys. I really think you're going to see that 150 target on that by, March or April. Nice setup there. Let's see. Let's continue going on the list there. That's JP Morgan. Bank of America's looking great. what do you guys think? Bank of America looks ready for a big breakout this week. We could enter into another Bank of America trade. We could enter into a Disney trade. I'm writing these down right next to me right now, and I'm going to decide which one I want. DISBAC/JPM. JP Morgan's really the best to breed there, in my opinion. Okay, let's continue to go down the watch list here. Delta's looking ready for a heck of a breakout. Stock's up 5% here. That's going to definitely, you're going to see a short squeeze coming on Delta too, because everyone was short the airlines during the pandemic. So they're going to start covering their shorts there, and you're going to see, long-term traders start to jump in, look for that high back before the pandemic there. I mean, if you guys have the patience to hold $60, she could see that by, a year. Let's see something longer term here for Delta, because Delta's the best to breed in the industry, no question about it. No way I'm going to be hopping on a Southwest, or what are those other ones, Frontier, JetBlue. I was never on one of those. The worst I was on, I think, was probably United. And when you travel to South America, man, those planes are sketchy as heck. Let's see here. Delta, if we want to go out, January 2022. January 2023. That's an easy double right there, guys. The 42 strike calls. So if that target is $60 there, that means those 42s are going to be worth $18. 18 divide that by 11.48 is your theoretical entry right there. That's pretty big, So let's see. 18 divide that by 11.48. That's a 57% return there. That's something you could be throwing 10 grand on and look for that quick $6,000 profit. Futures are ticking lower there, guys. That's what I mean about that patience discipline. Watch. Don't be in a hurry. You make money, don't be in a hurry to give it back. Wow, it's already 10:30. I got to start having 2 cups of coffee every morning. I notice that I have a little bit more energy, and the time goes by really quick this way. I was never a coffee drinker. My wife got me drinking this Brazilian coffee. Yeah, Vincenzo, I definitely prefer flying Delta too. Soren said, let's go Disney long. So you rather Disney, Bank of America, JP Morgan, or Delta Airlines? Okay, so look at these 6-month charts. Well, what are these? These aren't 6 months. Let's go out like a year and a half. Okay, so Delta, we got some major resistance at $60, right? So Delta target would be 60 on a longer term trade there. Okay, so we got a couple different types of trade strategies here. Number one, Delta, we could go with a long term, a year and a half out till Expo, 2 years out till Expo, and look for that 60 target, and we'd make an easy 100% gain. Okay, we could look at Disney here, and we could say, okay, Disney, it's already at new all-time highs on Disney. We're at new all-time highs. She's never been this high. So it's either A, we could look for that 210 target and continue to climb with Disney, but would get something 3 to 6 months out till Expo, because you want to capture that summertime. The theme parks are going to be open, and the more they say, hey, yes, this, we got X amount coming in, because remember, they didn't have any revenue coming in from theme parks for the past few months. the thing that's been holding them higher here is their streaming service. So if their streaming service is making, X, hundreds of millions or billions, a quarter there, now they got the tickets coming in too, the ticket sales. So I like Disney for that 3 to 6 months out till Expo trade. I like Delta for that 2 year out, and then banks. I like that short term here, 30 to 60 days out. If you take a look at BAC or JP Morgan, there's Bank of America still climbing up 2.48%. JP Morgan up 1.49%. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up a JP Morgan trade, guys. I think that's a pretty easy one. Let's look at the calendar here. I think that's going to be some easy money for us. Let's look at JPM. No earnings. We could pick up the February 19th monthly expo there. I'd rather go out to the 26th just to give it time for that stimulus deal to kick in, right? So let's take a look at JP Morgan. We're up 140 bucks on the ExxonMobil trade. Let's see here, JPM, February 26th. The 140s are only going for about 320 to 335. I think we're going to have a big breakout in the banks. I think I'm going to pick up the February 26th, pick up the 140 strike. I'll pick up 10 contracts of that. I wouldn't mind picking that up. We're not filled on those yet. There we go, guys. Just got in the JP Morgan trade. JP Morgan, February 26, 140 strike call. In at 3.30. So we're in at 3.30 on JP Morgan. Our target on that is going to be 145 to 150. And our stop will be stop 137.50. 137.50 will be the stop. So now I could go here, put in my alerts. I can put in JPM. Let me know if she gets above 144. Let me know if she gets below 137.50. And then that's where we see our profit. This is our targets. Targets reached. And now we hit OK. And there we go. Now we have that set. And we're ready to go. So we're in at 330. She's at 315 by 325 right now. So we'll look for that delta trade to hit a target of about 145 up here. We got plenty of time, and that's why we got that expo February 26th. You know, that gives us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more trading days of price action. So each one of these candles represent one day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days she climbed from 127 to 140. That's a 13-point climb there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So, you know, we got, what did I just say, 15 days until expiration, 15 trading days of price action. Look at our ExxonMobil trade, back up $150 on ExxonMobil. JP Morgan trade starting to pick up again. Looking good. I'd like to see the trade challenge at least 15,000 this week. And we'll look for 25 grand by the end of the month. ExxonMobil continuing to break out there. Disney's got some earnings this week. I wouldn't mind picking up some Disney into earnings. Do a smaller trade for this week's expo on Diz. When is Disney earnings? What day? Let's see. On Thursday. So today's only Monday. I think we should continue to get a climb in Disney ahead of earnings. I'll pick up a couple contracts just to be inner. 187.50.
GameStop ticker GME watching shares.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the February 19th.
Co-files 13G from Fidelity.
I'm just gonna pick up 2 contracts of that for now.
9.27 million shares, or 13.3%.
All right, and I am in Disney, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it. We got a lot of trades open now. Now the proper thing to do is trade management. So we got in Disney. I'm going to post that in the trade room here. And there we go. So our target on the Disney trade now is going to be 200 on good earnings report. I think we easily see 200. At Disney trades already in the green here. I think we'll see Disney well above 200 by February 19th Expo if we have a good earnings report. And while we're looking at that, let's see what the implied move is going to be on Disney. Let's see. Let's see here what that implied move is. DIS. So they're expecting a move up or down of about 6.68% on Disney. So take a look here quick. So they're expecting a move of 6.68% from now until February 19th Expo on Disney. So 6.68%, 1.0668, multiply that by 186.87. That brings it up to 199.35. So if we hit that 200 target on Disney, that means those contracts are going to be worth about $12.50 each. We picked them up for $5.85. So 12.5, divide that by 5.85. We're looking at about a 114% gain on that Disney trade if she gets up to 200 bucks. And we still have extrinsic value for that extra week out that we got for the February 19th. So I think we'll be up about 150 to 200% if we get a move up to $200 a share on Disney this week. I think that's definitely doable. We might even see Disney at 120 before earnings there. So that's a nice move there. JP Morgan trade starting to come back here. We were down $100, only down 53 on that now. Let's see JP Morgan today. There she goes. She's starting that climb, that little breakout again. Only down $20, down a 0.5% on that trade. Looking good. Like that setup there. Guys, as I told you guys too, I got an appointment at 11 to take these stitches out of my neck here, so I totally forgot I have to leave because that's about a 30-minute drive there, and it's already 10:40. I totally forgot about that, so trade challenge account's looking great, guys. We made 3 new trades there. Looking forward to those continuing to climb. I'm going to see you guys in the afternoon here once I get back from the appointment. Nice way to start the week, guys. Nice profits. ExxonMobil, you guys know the target on ExxonMobil, at least $55 a share. Disney will be looking at 200, but remember that Disney trade's a higher risk earnings trade. If you have a small account, stay away from that Disney trade. Or if you do jump into it, make sure you're closing it out before earnings there. Otherwise, you're risking that entire trade. Alrighty, guys, I got to head off here and head out to that appointment, and I will see you guys in the afternoon. Hope everyone has a great day. God bless. I'll see you in the trade room as soon as I get back, and we'll go live in the afternoon. And if you guys want to come join us, make sure you guys go to breakingchartalerts.com. If you guys want to sign up, go to membership pricing plans. And remember, this is going to be the last week here. We're using our promo code CHALLENGE. Promo code CHALLENGE for 30% off the yearly membership. If you click sign up or upgrade, instead of $2,500, it'll drop it down to $1,750 for you there. So come join us, guys, and once you do sign up, you're going to get a welcome email. It's going to show you how to get started, and then you go to your education center and go to classes. And remember, you can start from beginner classes, intermediate, or advanced classes, depending on what type of trader you are. And then here's some short-term lessons for you guys to take a look at. And then, of course, here is the live trade room. If you guys click on this, this will take you to our live trade room. If you guys have questions, you guys could shoot us a message right over here. We have live support that'll answer any one of your questions right here. And then when we go live in the afternoon or the morning, you guys can click these live here, and that will go right to it. Dan Waldrop says, don't wake like I did. He just joined us. Thank you, Dan. Hope you're having a great start to the week there. I totally forgot about my stitches getting taken out there. We were having such a good week here. Good start to the week. Disney trades in the green, already up 3% on Disney. Alrighty, guys, get signed up. Go to the trade room, and we'll see you in the afternoon. Alrighty, catch you later, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe. God bless, and I'll see you live in a bit. Bye-bye, guys.